my gosh, bro, we doing this again, bro? What are we doing here, man? Oh, you know what? I've had it, bro. I'm about to load up on these dudes, bro. We have several former Cowboys players coming out and once again making the public tours of the training facility at the Star in Frisco part of the discussion as to why the Cowboys can't win. You know what I think? You know what I think about these players coming out and saying that? Especially once you see the names of these guys that actually came out and said what they said. It's an excuse! I'm tired of hearing it. I'm about to lay into this topic because, to be quite frank, I am sick and tired of seeing millionaires getting paid to play a child's game complain about the slight inconveniences that comes along with that paycheck. Shut up! Let's get right into it, bro. But first, be sure to check out BetUS, America's favorite sports book, so that way you can bet on NFL games in whatever type of way you want to bet on them with one of the widest variety of bets available in all of sports betting, whether it be over-unders, money lines, whatever it may be. You can bet that way with BetUS, and if you sign up now and use the promo code YouTube150, you'll get up to 150% first-time deposit bonus on your first deposit, and then 125% first-time deposit bonus on the next two deposits, up to $2,000. So again, be sure to check out BetUS. But let's get into this, bruh. Are Jerry Jones's fan tours a hurdle to a Cowboys Super Bowl? What the hell are we talking about here? Bro, what are we talking about here? This type of stuff, I absolutely am not going for this, bro. There's way too many issues from a player standpoint, from a front office standpoint, from a roster building standpoint, from a coaching standpoint. There's way too many actual football reasons as to why the Cowboys haven't won the Super Bowl to be sitting here having these types of crazy ass discussions, bro. I'm not with it. I'm not going for it. And I don't care what player they quote in this particular article, which there's several former Cowboys players talking greasy. I don't care who they quote in this article, bro. Those dudes, none of those dudes are winners, and none of them need to be in Dallas, because at the end of the day, there's going to be an extra level of attention when you're playing for a blue chip organization, whether it be the Dallas Cowboys, whether it be the Los Angeles Lakers or the New York Yankees. If you were playing for the Lakers or the Yankees, you would have to deal with paparazzi, something you would have to deal with anywhere else, but you would have to deal with an extra level of media coverage, media attention on you just in your day-to-day life, just walking around in the world. If you're playing for the Boston Red Sox or the Boston Celtics, you're going to have to deal with fans being a little bit more rambunctious. If you're playing for the Eagles or any other Philadelphia team, you're going to have to deal with some more ornery fans. There's specific things that specific blue chip organizations have to deal with. I do not care. With the Cowboys, it just happens to be you get a ton of attention, bro. Why? Because it's one of the biggest brands in all of sports, if not the biggest brand in all of sports. So of course, there's going to be an extra level of fanfare. Of course, there's going to be an extra level of attention to the brand. Of course, people are going to want to see you guys, and they're going to be excited for seeing you guys in tours, and they're going to try to monitor. Of course, the Cowboys are going to have more attention on them as a football organization as a Washington Commanders would, as a Jacksonville Jaguars, or any of these other teams that no one gives a damn about the brand, the logo on the side of the helmet. None of that, bro. So stop it. Stop it. This is getting really annoying. Let's get into the actual article so y'all can see who said what. So to give you the gist of the article, because I read this article by Kalen Kaler from ESPN, which, again, this is a terrible article. Terrible article, and I'm going to start calling out these damn writers, bro. This is a terrible article, and more people need to laugh this type of stuff into non-existence, because, lady, you're freaking reaching. It's October 23rd, and you're writing stories about tours. Let's stop this crap. All right, but either way, the point I wanted to get to you guys with is starting to get into some of the players who commented about playing for Dallas and what they've said, because this type of, bro, now I see why we've been losing. Now I actually see why we've been losing, bro. We've been having dudes in here with ADHD syndrome. We've been having dudes walking around that can't keep their eye on the prize. We've been having dudes walking around with fragile mentals, bro. All right. Schultz was the first to say it out loud, but players around the league have long known about Dallas's tours. Cowboys defensive end KJ Henry arrived in Dallas the first week of October this season, and he'd already been prepped by his Bengals teammate, Justin Rogers, a former Cowboy. So Justin Rogers is out here talking about practice facilities and all this other stuff. No wonder, bruh. He talked about the tours all the time. Just saying that's the difference, Henry says. Like, people are always touring, always walking through the facility. So just be ready to see random people. What's the difference, former Bengal, Justin Rogers, or Bengal, Justin Rogers? What's the difference between what? The Bengals have been perpetual losers for the entirety of their franchise's existence. What's the difference between winning and losing, or losing and losing? That's the difference between one loser and another loser. What are you talking about? What's the difference, bro? Another recent former player said this, which I'm gonna be honest, I think I know who this recent former player is. We have 24/7 access to the facility, and it should be a place of solitude, said a recent former player who requested anonymity to discuss the topic freely. I come in for extra work at night to use the hot and cold tub, and there's fans walking through, poking out at you. Bruh, so is a fan looking at you and poking out at you? And first of all, they need to stop acting like these tours are just bringing in stampedes of people every single hour on the hour. Them tours are not that damn active, bruh. If you actually look at it and you go and try to schedule a tour, bruh, if you look at it and go to the website, any of the days that you click, bro, the latest that you're going to be in the building is roughly at about 5 o'clock. Most of these tours have dedicated slots. You're seeing people at 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock, looks like 3 o'clock, and 5 o'clock is the latest slot that you're going to see. Then we see another 3 o'clock being the latest here, another 5 o'clock. So 5 o'clock is roughly about the latest tour slot that the Cowboys have. So how can you possibly say you are going into the building at night? How can you say you're going to the building at night? You come in for extra work at night to use the hot and cold tub, and there's fans walking through poking out at you. Brother, the latest you can schedule a tour for is 5 o'clock. What are you talking about, bro? 5 o'clock is not night. That's evening. And even then, bruh, you just in the hot and cold tub, man. Do you need the zen and peace of Mount Fuji around you to get your proper benefits from the hot and cold tubs, bro? And then you got dudes like Tony Pollard coming out and saying, oh, it's just about the X's and O's out here in Tennessee. It's great playing for a team that's more than likely going to be last place in its division and has no hope for the future at all. This is where I want to be. And Kelvin Joseph, oh, I'm playing Kansas City. It's all about championships here. As you get cut, there was other things going on in Dallas. It was more than just football. Yeah, you running from crimes. And then there's Dante Fowler Jr., one of the cum-loader defectors. Oh, it's just about football here. The facilities are much better. Man, shut up, man. The Commanders are finally having one good season in the last 30 years. And now we about to act like that place is just Mount Olympus now, huh? Then we got Jayron Kearse. Yes, the same Jayron Kearse that would traditionally go on Twitter after games in which he had a bad game and argue with fans about how he didn't have a bad game. You're walking by the tour guide and they're pulling the fans to the side and you hear them, oh, that's CeeDee Lamb, that's CD, says former Dallas safety Jayron Kearse, starter on the 3 straight 12-win teams. Like Dalton said, it's kind of like you're in a zoo and kids are going to see a lion. That's not a reason why we didn't get over that hump, but I just don't think that really equates to winning. That has nothing to do with us winning the game. And it has nothing to do with y'all losing the game either, bro. That's my point. Why are y'all talking about this? This has nothing to do with y'all losing the game, bro. Nobody wants to hear this loser mentality bull crap, bro. And it's so refreshing to see that this is part of the reason why we haven't been able to win. We got dudes here that's agreeing with players talking crazy about the Cowboys and the Cowboys culture outside the locker room, because clearly Jayron Kearse was agreeing with Dalton Schultz when he came out and talked against the Cowboys last season. You can't have dudes like that in your foxhole, bruh. You can't have dudes in your foxhole seeing eye to eye with the guys that's trying to shoot your head off, bro. I'm sorry, bruh. So this right here, this shows me a lot. This is showing me more about these players than it is about the Cowboys culture, because we all have known these tours have been going on for forever, bro. This is just the first generation of players that we're hearing bitching and complaining about it so much, bro. These dudes are soft, bro. These new dudes are soft, bro, and I'm tired of it. I'm tired of coddling these dudes. I'm tired of sitting here having to try to, as fans, create the perfect atmosphere for these fragile, egoed ass men, bro. You're a grown man making millions of dollars playing a kid's game. I'm sorry. Woe is you. You have to deal with seeing a couple of customers like anybody else in a regular life would have to see. You have to see a couple of customers frequenting the business that you work at, bruh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you don't get to work in peace and quiet and live in your own bubble and collect your millions of dollars of checks and go play the game and never be seen or heard from again. I'm sorry. That's what y'all can't do. Shut up, bruh. I'm tired of hearing this old weak ass stuff, bro. And Jayron Kearse, you definitely shouldn't have been saying nothing, bruh, at all, bro. You should be one of the last people bringing up stupid stuff like this. Oh, that's CeeDee Lamb. Yes, fool. They gonna be doing that. Guess what? People gonna do that if they see him in the street too. They gonna do that when they see him warming up before the game. It's CeeDee Lamb. People are fans of CeeDee Lamb. Of course they're gonna be doing that, bruh. Why is that such a big deal? Why are y'all paying that much attention to it? You're a professional. You should expect that. Now, Jerry had this to say about all these comments from these players, bro. He said he has never heard any complaints about the tours from a staff member or a player. Not one time, he says. But the most important thing is it wouldn't make any difference, period. Because overall, they're swimming against the stream. Facts, bro. So shut up, bro. Shut up. It's not that deep. I'm sorry, bro. I gotta fight for stuff that gives fans an experience too, bro. Y'all can't be sitting there trying to take stuff away from the fans just because you want your peace and quiet walking around your workplace, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Y'all play for one of the most famous organizations in all of sports. You are out your damn mind if you don't think people gonna want to travel or people gonna want to come see about this team, bro. And people have built their whole lives after this damn team. You out your damn mind, bro. I'm sorry. The Star at Frisco was built with the idea in mind of having tours and having people to come see the masterpiece that training facility is, along with AT&T Stadium. So I'm sorry, bro. I don't have no pity, bro. Another former player who don't want his name out there says, we want to have our own space where we can talk, but it's either media or fans all day, the former player says. You never get a break. It'd be one thing if they did the tours like one day a week, but it's every day. It is every day, and it's throughout the day until about 5 o'clock. You're looking from about 10 to 5, the normal business hours. People can schedule tours to go to the Star. And I'm sorry, bro. I don't care about what most NFL clubs do or what other teams are doing, because the facts of the matter is there's only a couple of teams that's winning right now. The Chiefs and any Tom Brady team, essentially. And every now and then you get a random team thrown in there. There's only a couple teams winning consistently. So as far as what everybody else is doing, who gives a damn? Clearly, their approach isn't working either, bruh. So why is it that we sitting here like, oh, the Cowboys need to acquiesce to what everyone else is doing, even though clearly their methods don't work either, bruh. And by the way, the Chiefs, you can take a stadium tour. I don't know if it's nearly as in-depth as all it is. You can go look at the locker room and all that stuff for the Chiefs. But I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying, I'm tired of this, bro. I'm tired of hearing this as an excuse, bruh. As a fan, I don't want to hear this crap, bro. I don't want to hear players crying and bitching and complaining about shit like this, bro. You're making millions of dollars, bro. Suck it up, bro. Shut up. We stink. Them same old Cowboys.
Calling me, texting me, paging me, asking me, am I still the ball? Y'all usually check on me. Listen. I'm still them boys. Hey! Woo! Oh, shut up, my boy. Hey! I'm still them boys.